I know this looks chaotic, but I've got several things. All those eggshells, I'm saving those. I had dehydrated a bunch of eggs, and I will grind those up, and I do a lot of things. I put them in the garden. I feed them to the chickens. I put them in the dog food that I make, because when you're making your dog food, dogs need a high calcium. They're used to eating bones in the wild and stuff like that. So I don't have bones. I just grind up eggshells and put in it. I've got a vitamin extract that I'm making, plus some other extracts. Right now, my main thing is I'm making my famous for my family berry tea, and it changes from time to time, but it has the basics. And I may have to add a little bit of sugar to get it sweet enough, depending on the berries and stuff that I'm using. Now, sometimes I will add some fruit juice, and this was the only fruit juice I had. I usually get the bigger jars of a mixed fruit, organic fruit juice, but these work too. I had been ordering this, and they have big bags, and you make big things of tea. But I had run out. But I was looking at the ingredients, and you can do this too. If you start collecting things like the ground orange peel and the cinnamon chips, and I had some pomegranate powder. So I was looking at the ingredients on this, and it was hibiscus, rose hip, cinnamon, orange peel, natural flavor, and dried pomegranate. Well, I didn't have everything in there, but I have the pomegranate powder. I have the orange peel and the cinnamon sticks, and I also have rose hips. So I decided too, I threw in a couple little baggies of hawthorn berries, ground up hawthorn berries that we can extract from. That would be really healthy on it. So, you can do stuff like this. Now, this is a reused, I think I can get this the rest of the way off, old apple juice, organic apple juice jar that I'm making this in. I didn't quite get it strong enough. I don't want to make it too light and diluted, so I'm warming up water to mix together and make another batch. I put a bunch of that stuff in there. And then I'll taste it and see if it needs to be sweetened a little. I can drink it without so much of the sweetener, but everybody else is used to sweeter stuff. Not everybody, but some. This is from one of my son's birthdays this week. So, other people that will be here may want it a little bit sweeter, so I like to add a little bit of sugar sometimes, and that's an organic sugar. Now, in the background, you see this is one of my signs I made for when I milk my goat. If it's not processed yet, and I'll collect a couple days milking before I process, and then processed, and then I just put this on the sign's a little bit big. I should have made it smaller, but it works, and it doesn't flip on the jar. So far it hasn't, and everything. In the back, I had made my stuff for my herbal shampoo that I make, my tea, and then I redid it, put some more water and put some vinegar in it this time, and I'm going to make a cleaning vinegar because there was still, I'm sure, a lot of nice smelling floral stuff. I picked a lot of flowers and herbs. But I mean, like I've always got so many different things going in the kitchen. But this is maybe just an idea to give you, just look at some of what's included if you have it and you don't know what to mix together or whatever. Sometimes I just mix things out of my mind that I think sounds good, but sometimes like I saw this and I thought, well, I can kind of make something similar to this. You may not have everything, but use what you have, make a little bit, taste it, see what you can do. And look at what I picked from my garden this morning. I'm still getting zucchinis. Isn't that something? But anyway, yeah, just thought I'd share this with you. I'm always throwing stuff out there to try to give you ideas. And you don't have to be tied to one thing. Try to use your imagination. When I used to teach my third graders, some of them didn't even know how to play with stick horses. I may have told this before, and I took them out for their recess. I told everybody to bring any that they have it. If they didn't have a stick horse, bring a big stick or a broom or something. And we went out there, and there was a few of my kids that knew how to play with stick horses. But I had them help me teach the others, because some kids they don't know how to use their imaginations. And it's so important in life to be able to use your imagination. So, I can't, it's a little late if you're an adult to be playing with stick horses. But I hope by now you have learned some how to use your imagination, because it's so fun in the kitchen. But more than fun, we really need to be using these herbs and get our immune systems up, build our bodies up. It tastes good, and it's better than drinking soda pop. So I will leave you with all this and with your stick horse, and we will catch you later. Bye-bye.